Bonjour everyone! Today we are making the fresh vermicelli noodles, and my mom's going to be showing you how to make it. It's kind of different from the dried ones that you guys buy from the store. This fresh one's a lot more fragile when you cook it. Other than that, we'll show you how to make it and see what you can eat with it. And yeah, I'm excited to show you. Hopefully you guys can learn something, or maybe just try it out for yourself if you have the equipment to do it. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys, and yeah, so let's go cook. Okay, so first things first is we're gonna go ahead and open a bag of rice flour and pour it into a bowl. And we are also going to use a full bag of tapioca flour. Make sure you get a bowl big enough to mix it in. And then we're gonna add in the xanthan gum, salt, and just whisk those together. Okay, so now we'll make the rice starter, which is pretty much the wet ingredients. And we're gonna add in 2 cups of rice flour into a pot, along with 7 cups of water, and don't forget the tablespoon of oil in there as well. Go ahead and mix it up before we heat it up, and we're gonna put it on a medium to high heat until it starts boiling and becomes thick. So here it is, it's thicker now, and once it becomes thick and boil, we're going to go ahead and set it aside and let it sit for at least 20 minutes. But this is how the consistency should look like. So yeah, we'll set it aside for 20 minutes. Okay, so now we can pour the dough rice starter into the dry that we measured earlier. So go ahead and whisk it up until you get some lumps, and then we're going to switch it over to a hand mixer to help us incorporate into a smooth texture. So you want it nice and shiny like this. So there's actually 4 parts to this. You want to have your batter ready, your water boiling to cook the noodles, and then you want to have another cold bowl of water to have your noodles kind of washed out all that starch, and then you're gonna have another bowl of cold noodles to just let the noodles stay there, kind of cleanse it out, and then you're gonna have a strainer to strain your noodles. Yeah, we'll get this set up. So we have a kopong ju gel. I'm just gonna put it in there, and then there's a top. That's good. Mix your water. That's so satisfying. So noodles are done when they rise up to the top, and once they rise to the top, you can go ahead and scoop it out and put it in cold water. Rồi lại có từ finger nữa. Thì cho lên thì nó straight line ở đây là cái nó tại cái luôn. Thằng có bò là cho nó để có nó chút lên cả. So a little extra for you guys, if you guys don't have a cup bone presser like we do in this video, you guys can definitely use a potato presser. The little difference between the potato presser is that it creates a much thicker noodle than the one that we use in this video, but it comes out great as well. This potato presser is actually really good to make noodles for broth recipes like cup bone, coconut liquid, and chicken and all that. But yeah, you can tell the difference. This kopong noodles is a lot thicker than the one we made before. But yeah, just a FYI, you guys can use a potato presser. It works as well. Okay, so this is how we make vermicelli noodles at home. I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn something. Stay tuned for my next video because I'll show you guys how we use these vermicelli noodles at our house.